Okay, so by the way, something I probably will do because when I was recording the one bit that is actually like fully narrated and shit, there
Mhm.
are outtakes,
Are
and they are goofy.
okay.
Because I was like, I had stayed up, because I drank a bunch of coffee and stayed up past
Mhm.
work. So like when I fucked up, it was extra goofy. Okay,
Okay.
all right, let's get this shit started. So, got your headphones on. Now I'm gonna start the
Yep.
audio. Alright, how's my audio as opposed to the audio that you're hearing? Am I too loud?
Um,
Or am I?
the you're fine. The chopper is a little quiet.
No, it's not supposed to be that loud. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay. No, I can hear it now that there's like talking and stuff. It's perfect for
Okay,
like background.
good, good.
Okay.
So, here, let's just get this here. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that on there. Wait, let me do the thing. Is there one that I need to...
Should I not look?
No, you're okay. I just need to figure out if there's
Okay.
one that I have that needs to be. Oh, yeah. I need to move this. No, don't move it out of the.
Oh.
No, no. Open, open another fucking tab. Google. Don't fucking. Do not fucking unorder this. I just fixed this. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes? Okay, well, we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and then okay, but does that no? But that doesn't have it on the playlist. Okay, just God damn it, man! Of all the times, man. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We can do that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do that, and then we'll do that because this one is one that I need to overlay with some stuff depending upon what you do in the city. Okay.
Okay.
So. Oof. Okay. Let's get this shit going. Oh,
Mhm.
why are you low screen? No, do that. Technology hates me, man. Okay. Oh, I just realized. Oh, okay, good. You can't see the. I was gonna say that was
The
gonna
what?
take you out. The title of the document I am reading from is Mori's goofy ass session thing and stuff and things. And I was like, I hope you can't see that because that's stupid.
No, that's funny.
All right, let's get this shit on the road.
Okay.
It's happening again. You feel the thrum of the helicopter blades spinning. You sit in the back of a transport. A WV Mark 9 Herald transport chopper. Same kind you've been in 1,000 times. You feel uneasy. This one feels different. Wrong. Because you're alone. You're not used to being alone. Here they come again. The things that plague your mind more than anything else, your mementos. You look at the little necklace hanging from your wrist, just below the glove. It's not supposed to be a bracelet, but you had to make do. You don't know what country it's from, and perhaps you never will. A flash. You feel the wind knock out of you. Oops, did I close the thing? I didn't mean to. You feel the wind knock out of you. Your consciousness swirls into focus. The alleyway is dimly lit, only just barely illuminated by the suffocating neon lights of Moritaro. You smell blood. Your blood. You took a pretty heavy punch. A massive figure in dark armor stares down at you. Through the haze of confusion, you see a pattern on the armor. The pattern upon it is a diamond. It is stamped all around the armor, assuring that anybody that looks at this massive enforcer knows that he's an agent of the House of Diamonds.
Alright, come on, degenerate, get up! You should know better than to steal from the House of Diamonds.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe my face and just kind of get up off my ass and kind of brush the dirt off my pants.
As you're getting up, the enforcer kind of grabs the back of your hood and kind of pulls you to your feet. These guys are pretty big. There's another man in similar armor carrying someone. That someone is wearing a dark, royal blue armor which gleams ever so slightly in the dim light. His black cloak, which usually covers the armor, is dragging across the ground as he's getting carried. You recognize him. It's Caligo, who is knocked unconscious. This is nothing the two of you haven't been through before, but most of the time, the Diamond Soldiers will knock both of you out, take back whatever was stolen, leave it be. However, this time they're taking you somewhere.
Okay, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna try and brush past the one guy to get to whoever's carrying Caligo.
Do me a favor, roll me a dexterity check.
Okay. With my modifier or no?
Well, yeah, you add your modifier to anything. If you have a modifier, add it.
Okay, so I rolled an 18 and I have a +2, so it's a dirty 20.
God damn! Fuck. Okay.
That's not boy.
You managed to you managed to slip out of the grip of this soldier, and you managed to essentially stand right in front of the one that's dragging Caligo. The one that was holding you is essentially in utter shock as to just how slippery you are, despite being punched in the fucking face.
The fuck?
The one holding Caligo is kind of just staring down at you. These guys are very big. You estimate that they must be at least a foot taller than both of you.
Oh shit, okay. Okay, I'm going to get a hand, if I can, on Caligo's cloak to try and pull him into my arms from the guy.
Okay. I would say roll me a strength check for that.
Okay. Uh-oh, okay. I got a 6 + 2, so 8.
Okay, so as you try to pull Caligo out of this guy's grip, he kind of just looks at you, and he kind of just like gently like presses you back, and he's like,
Look, you want to go with us, or this is gonna get even more nasty. I didn't mean to knock him out. Boss wants to see both of you. But, he took a pretty heavy hit. I'm just doing my job, man.
I'll come with you. Just give him to me. I'll carry him.
wait, hold on. What was Caligo's height again? I don't have that with me. What is his height again? How much bigger is he than you?
He is.
Is he a lanky boy?
6 feet tall, 200 pounds.
Oh God bless you, Mori.
I'm gonna try my best.
Are you sure?
Yes, get your hands off him.
Okay.
He just kind of drops Caligo into your arms. Roll me. Yeah, I want another strength check, please.
Okay, I rolled a 13 + 2, so 15.
Okay, you just barely managed to grab Caligo. He is out cold. You really forgot how heavy this guy is, and also you forgot how heavy he is with all of his gear on. He might try. He says that he tries to keep his gear tight and minimize movement, but well, that does not help the fact that he is like 6'4" and 250 pounds. So as you just barely manage to heave your friend, the two guards or the enforcers, they look at each other and they kind of just shrug.
All right, come on then.
One does kind of keep their hand on your hood just in case you try to slip away. And you're kind of dragged into an office. You're pulled out of the rain, and sitting at a desk is a exorbitantly dressed man. He has too many rings on his fingers. You hear the wheeze of a respirator. His mask is strange and porcelain, almost designed to look like a human face. However, the tubes for the filters betray the illusion. He looks up from the ledger that he's writing in. His fingers are covered in just bright, extravagant rings. You know this man as Diamond Jack, one of the heads of the Diamond Council. Kid, how many times do we gotta do this? You and your lost puppy get caught, and then me and my boys gotta rough you up again. We've done this at least 3 times. I'm getting sick and tired of it. You're lucky you're part of the Spades, otherwise I'd just have these two shoot you and dump you in the gutter and think nothing of it.
Well, yeah, you know better than to do that there, Jack. I mean, if you just did us all a favor and maybe spread a bit of the wealth around to the other councils, then, we wouldn't really have to keep doing this.
There's budgets to be considered. There's
And
things
there's
that
lives to be considered.
Look, Mori, I don't like you. I've never liked you. I've never liked anybody in this rotten, disgusting city that we live in. The two guards kind of look at each other like their feelings are hurt. But I suppose I hate you the least out of all these filthy degenerates. So I'm going to tell you something. He kind of like shoos away the guards. They do manage to take Caligo, but before you can really move to try and do anything, you certainly hear the click of a weapon. Jack is armed. I'm not gonna get him hurt, okay? I know you're very much attached to him. So he kind of looks around the office. There's a few scribblings and notes, and it seems like he's been trying to figure something out. You can't share this information with anybody. You open your mouth about it, you get shot.
Okay.
Your next one is rigged. I don't know who rigged the
What do you
game.
mean?
The game, your next game. The next excursion is rigged. I don't know who rigged it, but like I said, I hate you the least, so I'm giving you a heads up. If you come back to this city after, you make sure when you topple everybody, you topple me last. And if you survive this and I find out who rigged the game, I'll tell you. But for right now, all I know is that it's rigged.
I'm gonna need a little more than that from you, Jack.
Do me a favor, roll me a persuasion. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? That's charisma, right?
I believe persuasion is charisma, yes.
Okay, fuck.
Well, no, if you go to, so you have your 5e companion app?
Yeah.
Go to it, and it will tell you your bonus. So you should be able to see, here, hold on.
Yeah, I have 0 bonus for persuasion.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, because you
I
dumped
will.
all your
I
points
know,
into being
I
a
know.
smartass.
Okay, so roll twice and then the lowest one is what I get because of
Yes.
disadvantage? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I got a 4.
You're not.
Oh, and a nat 1.
Ooh! You are not in a position to bargain, kid.
Mm. All right, fine. So it's rigged. So, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that, Jack? Just keep my eyes open as usual, I guess, and
You,
try not to fucking lose everybody.
as you kind of look at his mask, under the dim blue lights, you kind of can just barely, under the black, unfeeling lenses, you can just barely see a pair of eyes. There's ever so slightly a hint of empathy. All right. Actually, I changed my mind about not opening your mouth about it. You can tell one person. Only one. That's the best I can do for you. You tell anybody else, well, I mean... Don't question why or how, but if you say something to anybody else, they'll know. There's a lot of weird shit going on in this city that you don't know about. There's a lot of weird shit that I can't tell anybody about. I'm gonna leave this in your hands. You can fuck it up, sure. Get yourself killed and nothing changes, or you can follow the rules, survive, and change the world, maybe. There's a hint of sarcasm in him, implying you could save the world. You could roll me an insight check if you want.
Okay. Ooh, I have good insight too. So, fuck. I got a 1.
Typical Diamond Jack. He's just being a dick. He doesn't give a fuck about you or anybody in this city.
All right, there, Jack. You know what? I appreciate you leveling with me. I really don't know how to feel about this information, and I honestly don't even know if I can actually trust you about it. But I will think on it.
Look, again, I'm gonna let you go. I'm sorry about this, but I'm not sorry. The Diamond Council always collects its tax. Unfortunately, the tax for what you did is your consciousness. You feel the butt of a rifle smack against your head and you lose consciousness.
Okay.
Oops.
Fuck.
And, looking up into the sky, you feel the dripping of water on your face. And you look next to you to see Caligo getting up and gripping his head.
Alright. I'm not doing that again. I think we should start stealing from another district. They're starting to catch on to our tricks.
No matter how many times you hear his unusual accent, you never really get used to it.
Like, Caligo, you fuck. You know we can't steal from the other ones. They don't deserve it as badly as diamonds.
Hearts would not be good to steal from. I don't want to get caught with drugs or women or whatever else those freaks get up to. Clubs, they would use a hammer, and I do not want my head to be flattened.
Yeah, that's not ideal. So, diamonds it is.
Did I break my lens? Can you see?
I'm gonna take a peek at his mask.
You could roll investigation.
Okay, I got a 9.
As you look into Caligo's kind of slick, and very, very minimalist mask. Well, minus those really large goggles, which you always question if they actually do anything special or not. You can't really tell that there's any damage. However, by the way he's grabbing his head, you can certainly tell that he probably has a black eye at least.
Okay. Like, Caligo, your mask is fine. I think it's your fucking face that's the problem.
Well, I'm not going to take it off to see. I will just suffer with the consequences later.
Okay, sounds good, man. Also, when did you get so fucking heavy?
What do you mean? You tried to...
I had to carry your ass.
You...
I'm not... He kind of like looks down at his uniform. I didn't gain any weight. Did I?
You look fine. It's just been a long time since I've had your weight on me, and I think that was the first time you've ever been fully out when I had to do it.
Oh, it was that bad. What did they want with us anyways?
That might be a conversation for when we get back.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Well... We still have time, and, well...
He kind of reaches into one of the pouches of his uniform. He has gear similar to yours, but behind some of the ammunition pouches, there are a few hidden compartments which he can utilize to hide stuff. He pulls out a couple of baggies, and he tosses you one of them.
Okay. What the hell is this?
They didn't get everything back.
Oh, fuck you, beauty, Caligo. Alright. Alright, the night's still on.
Okay, well, we could go get some gear, or we could... I mean, we do need to get everybody together. Tell you what, go get...
He's kind of looking at your gear. He's looking at that old pistol that you have. It does its job, but it's always kind of bugged him. You just keep sticking to using that thing.
For God's sake, get a better gun. Use that to get a better gun.
What the fuck's wrong with my gun?
Nothing, but get a switch. Something automatic. Okay?
I'll take a look.
You run to people and beat them. I think you need something automatic for close, yes?
Yes.
Okay,
You're not wrong.
Okay, I'm going to go look for Oli. Hopefully... she's...
Good luck with that.
I just hope she's not in the bar. That is all I can hope for. That's all I will hope
Yeah,
for.
me too.
It's all
Me
I'm going to put whatever gods are listening. Please do not let Oli be in a bar. I will see you there. It's probably, you know which bar.
Yes.
I'd be willing to bet this bag that it is that bar.
So he kind of like stumbles off, like he's, that hit was heavy. You
Yeah.
think to yourself, you probably should go look for a few others, but real quick, maybe you should stop by the gun shop.
Okay. Can I take a look around the alley real quick?
Sure, you can absolutely roll me perception.
Okay. I don't remember. I can pull my thing back up.
It's all right. We're just chilling.
Okay, I got a
Make sure that this is on the.
16.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's nighttime, right?
Yes.
So
See?
I actually get advantage. Triple advantage.
Yes, you do.
Wait, do I have my eyes yet or no?
No, you do not have your eyes yet.
Okay,
but,
okay, then never mind.
You know what? I mean, if you want to take another, just for the sake of you're used to the lighting in Moritaro, you're used to this very dingy, nasty kind of lighting. You could
Okay.
if you wanted to take the advantage. You're in your home
Okay.
country, so you have advantage on some stuff. Your countries
Okay,
do
that one was a
actually give you guys.
19.
Woof. Okay. So as you, oh, 1 second. Oh wait, let me. No, turn it on loop. Thank you. Okay. As you begin to walk down the alleyway, you see a trail of blood. It's off to the side. Not close enough to the Diamonds building for it to be anything they're involved with. But
Okay.
you do happen upon some tape. Crime scene. Says blocked off by order of the club's council.
Well, I'm gonna go under the tape.
Oh, sure. As you look under as you kind of sneak under the tape, you know how to tiptoe your way around a crime scene. You've done it before. You see a body slumped up against the wall. It's not exactly a head. It's almost like somebody had their brains blown out, but the weird thing is, there's a symbol almost painted in the blood, as if whatever shot this person's head off created that symbol. The symbol is much like a triangle pointed downwards. There's a curve that goes across it, and it almost spreads out into what looks like two hammers and a fork in the center of it. I will DM you what this looks like really quickly, because I do have a sketch of it.
Okay. Okay.
You may look around the crime scene a little more as I am getting the sketch of this symbol, just so you can take a peek at it.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to. Can I see if I recognize the symbol at all?
Roll me a history check at disadvantage.
Okay. That's intelligence. Okay. So. That first one was a 10, and this one is a. What is that? A 13, so a 10 is the lower one.
Alright. So, as you're looking at it, let's see, you said 13?
A 10 was the lower one.
Okay, well, okay, so as you're looking at it, you do know that it is something to do with another country. You've seen it before, but it's not right. Something's wrong about it. It's very twisted, very different, as if whatever message that symbol stands for has been twisted and changed into kind of a mockery.
Okay. And then can I take a look at like the clothing or armor or whatever that the headless body has on?
Yeah, you can. It's a uniform that you don't recognize. It's strange. Camo pattern is something you've never seen before. White and gray. The uniform armor itself. This looks like a soldier. The uniform itself seems to have a patch on it. Do me a favor, roll me a perception on that.
Okay. Uh, 10.
So, You kind of see that this uniform has a patch on it. It looks kind of like... It's like a shield. It's like a shield with like... It's half green and half red, and in the center is a red diamond with a white dot in the middle.
Okay.
Vaguely recognize this as a symbol from Voskirk.
Okay.
What the hell would someone from Voskirk be doing here?
Mm-hmm.
The only person from Voskirk you know is Season. And even then, him being here is a rarity. This is what the symbol looks like, by the way.
Okay.
Alright. I'm not sure what to make of this crime scene. It's almost as if there was no firearm involved. Almost as if a person's head just exploded. Okay. You want to do anything else?
I'm gonna be nosy and check pockets.
Please tell me you're gonna put on gloves at least.
Yes. Well, Mori kind of has them anyways, but...
As you do your best to kind of not tamper with the crime scene in any way that matters, it's Mori. Nobody's gonna pay too much attention anyways. It's Mori and it's a foreigner. You reach into one of the pouches and you get like a scribbled piece of paper. It has orders written on it in some kind of cipher. You can't really make it out. It doesn't look like any language that you know.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket that.
Alright. That's the only thing really of use. Everything else is typical soldier gear. Probably not a good idea to tamper with it too much. You don't really want to get in trouble with the club's
More trouble
enforcers.
with the divers. Or clubs, right?
You know that the
Okay.
clubs are responsible for the police forces. Well,
Right,
they're
right.
not quite as nasty as diamonds. They're not exactly nice.
Okay.
Sure, a bit more reasonable. And certainly a bit stupider. But not exactly pleasant.
Okay. I'm gonna go back under the tape, but I'm also gonna look around and see if anybody's spotted me.
You can roll perception.
Nat 20.
Jesus Christ. There's really nobody around. It's almost eerie. You're certainly not used to the city being this empty. You're not usually out this late. It was Caligo's idea to steal. And, well, you did steal something. You also earned a head injury and a black eye. But
Okay.
something is very wrong.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of
You
know,
swear
look up
somewhere
and down the alley.
in the distance, very, very, very far away. You could hear almost laughter, but you're not certain of it.
Okay. I'm just gonna head in the direction of the gun shop.
Alright. I should have a... Oh, I'm a dumbass. Hang on, let me do something. Because if I do this, I can overlay without you being able to see the songs I'm using. Dummy! Fucking idiot! Goober. Oh, wait, no, but then that makes it more annoying. Oh. Whatever. Anyway, well, you're out in the city, just enjoying the locations, looking at the neon lights, the signs. As dingy and disgusting as this place can be at times, it is home.
Mm-hmm.
You do see the crowds of nightlife people, a few drunks, some enforcers kind of just patrolling, looking for trouble.
Okay.
You go to the location you know as the gun shop. It's almost a shack, kind of built into the side of one of the buildings. As you walk up to it, you kind of see a fellow with an old gas mask, one of design from a very long time ago. You don't know his name. No one knows his name. They just call him the Gun Runner. He's got a long brim hat and he's covered in belts of bullets and various firearms which are strapped to him, some of which are haphazard. Oh, welcome to the shop. What are you buying?
Well, I've been hearing a lot of bullshit from my party here, and they are sick of looking at my gun, so apparently I need to get a new fucking gun.
Well, let me see what you look. Here, give it here. Let me look at what you got.
So I pull out the gun and I hand it over very haphazardly.
You hand him an old 9mm. A Glock. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Very, you haphazardly kind of hand him the Glock. He kind of looks at it. It's a little beat up. You're gonna be honest, you don't really like using the firearms so much. It's kind of just something you have to do. You prefer fighting with your hands. You prefer smacking a motherfucker with a sword. So, it's a little bit of a rusty old thing.
How in the hell does the lead of the First Spade Squad run around with this? I mean, it's impressive. Gotta give you that. All right,
I'm still standing, aren't I?
Yeah, gotta give you that. Well, arms and armaments are my thing. So, what are you looking for? Something up close, something far away, something, mid-range,
I'm gonna say up close and personal, 'cause that's where I am.
Let's see what I get. Let's see. 45 ACP. That's good. That kills the soul.
Oops. Wait, did I stop that? Did it stop itself? Sorry. Oh no. It's still leaking. Okay.
We could go 45 ACP. That's good for close range. It'll knock somebody back who's stupid enough to charge you. Of course, well, I don't know. Are you looking for sidearm, automatic? What are we looking for?
Well, I was advised automatic might be best for me. I'll be
Yes.
honest, I know fuck all about guns.
I'm sure that'll change eventually. You can always come back here, give you a few lessons in firearms.
Alright.
Well, you could go with 45 ACP, or you could go with a 9mm submachine gun. Automatic fire, really quick, up close. It'll turn your enemy into Swiss cheese, but you better make sure that you're close to them. Otherwise, those bullets are going to go everywhere.
What's it like if I fire it with one hand?
A bit clumsy, but as long as you're close enough to your target.
I mean, you strike me as the type who doesn't really care much for hitting, just scaring the shit out of the enemy and then beating them with a sword.
You read people pretty well. I'll have to give you that.
Listen, if I know what firearm to give somebody based on their personality, it means that they'll usually come back. I like keeping my customers alive. I might sell...
Yeah, that's a good way to stay in business.
Just because I sell machines that cause death doesn't necessarily mean that I want death to happen. It just so happens to be a good business choice. All right. So, here. We got... That is a 9mm submachine gun. It's an old Zosharian model. It'll get you the best bang for your buck, and if you want to trade in this old pistol, come back and see me. I'll do something to it, give it to you for free, just because you're one hell of a killer. Everybody in town knows you, especially gun runners like me.
Alright, that sounds like a deal there. I'll be sure to let people know if they're asking for guns. Which area to go to.
Always a pleasure. That'll be, fuck it. On the house.
You sure?
Yeah. Go. Get out of here, you fucking killer.
Alright, I owe you one.
So as you walk away from the gun runner, you see him studying the old pistol. He's getting ideas. His massive hunched posture and his just frankly ridiculous amount of arms strapped to him certainly make him imposing, but he's rather friendly. Just likes selling things that aren't so friendly. As you're moving forward in the city, you probably think you should maybe do what Caligo was suggesting and maybe go look for some of your other party members. And after all, everybody did go their separate ways, but someone did feel a little different, a little odd. And then...
Okay.
And then... a flash. Oops. Okay, see, this is why I didn't overlay the other thing. Yeah. You're back in the chopper. As you were having a little bit of a blackout of remembrance, you've been running your thumb across a very dark green bandana which lies just under your hood. And then another flash. You stare out into the distance. You take a deep breath, you look down. The peace that this spot brings you is one that you share with very few. You sit at the very highest floor atop the tallest spire in an abandoned district which borders Rysette. You look down and see all the ruined structures and the remains of the city which was once a crown jewel, a pinnacle of civilization on Husk. You think to yourself just how small it all looks from up here. You see another sitting next to you, almost rocking themselves. Their arms are wrapped around their legs. They're in a bit of a ball. They're seemingly doing it to comfort themselves. In stark contrast, peeking out of their dark green hood is a white mask with ornate gold and black patterns painted onto it. It's Varaz. You knew you'd find him up here. After all, this is one of the places those voices of his aren't so loud. I didn't mean to make you worried. They're just really loud today.
It's okay, buddy. I knew I'd find you up here.
It's painful when they get loud.
Yeah. Well, what are they loud about today?
Do me a favor, roll me a wisdom check.
13.
You have seen him go through some of these nervous breakdowns before, these voices which help him be more effective in combat, sure, but something's different about this one. I keep seeing things in my dreams. It's the same dream every night. These blurred visions. There's some kind of meaning to them, but I just can't make it out. A broken shield, an orange eye, a pale woman, a young girl with bright blue eyes, a twisted red beast, a steel fist. It's all so confusing.
That's definitely a lot of different things there.
Mori, I'm scared.
I'm gonna sit next to him and just kind of put my arm over his shoulder.
I feel like something very wrong is going to happen, and I don't know what, and it's worse this time. It's way worse this time. I was trying to listen to the voices to see if maybe they give me an answer, you know, like they did when we cleared out that old mining vessel, but they're all over the place. I can't make out anything. It's just such a jumbled mess, and the only thing that I can feel is that they're afraid. They've never been afraid. You've never really seen him this shaken up. Even at the deaths of comrades, he's been more composed than he is right now. As you embrace him, you can tell that he's shaking. The wheezes of his mask are rapid and uneven. You can tell that this is the clear aftermath of a panic attack, something you unfortunately know all too well. Thanks, I needed that. He hands you a sketch. Here, it's not my best work, but here. I tried to do like you said and put it into a drawing of how it feels. So let me send you his little sketch real quick. Where is this thing that I have? Okay. Not my best work, but I call him Jitters. Because, you know, he shakes like I do.
Okay.
Look, I know you care about all of us, but damn it, don't forget to look out for yourself.
You know I'm always going to be around, Varas. Don't worry about me. They haven't taken me out yet, and they're not going to.
You've earned being able to give a shit about yourself.
Well, giving a shit about you guys helps me give a shit about myself.
Yeah, good point.
I'm gonna look at the drawing and just kind of stare at it because it's different from what I'm used to getting from him.
You could roll perception on it.
Okay. Oof.
Oop. What happened? I heard audio cut out. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the loop.
Oh, it's okay.
It scared the shit out of me. I was like, fuck now, god damn it. Just sit back in my
I
evil
got
villain
a
chair.
5.
Oh. The only thing you could really tell about this drawing is that he was definitely shaking while drawing it.
Okay. Okay, so this is what you've been seeing?
No, it's just kind of how the feeling feels. You know?
Okay.
Kind of feels like there's just a big hole in you, and it's burning, and you can't do anything about it. And then you freak out, and then you come up to the top of a goddamn tower, and then you're up here, and your friends are worried about you, and shit.
Alright, well...
You leave the large spire and start heading to find the other members of your party. You see a very familiar woman getting thrown out of a bar. Her dark armor shines against the lights of the city, and she is tossed out. Her long braid flaps behind her. She whips around and yells back into the bar, "Yeah, fuck you too! I bet your mom has busted filters, you fuck!" Oh, hi Mori. She quickly stands at attention, trying to act like she wasn't just getting into bar fights. Caligo follows close behind her, out of breath.
I told her not to get into a fight, but she just had to say something about the bartender's mask.
Oh, don't sit here and lie and tell me you didn't think it was ugly too. You notice that your team is missing a few members.
Ah, fuck. Oli, just get over here.
As she's kind of moving to you, she kind of nudges you a little bit to the left. Because you hear a yelling, and then suddenly a massive man slams another smaller man through the front door of the bar and sends them flying into another building and crashing through a window.
That's how you throw somebody out of a bar! And nobody's mean to Oli! And your mask is ugly!
The massive soldier in black armor similar to that of Oli stands, slightly pleased with himself, even if you are disappointed in his knack for violence. Nox was never subtle. He looks at you.
Where's the season?
Oh, you know exactly where he is. However, you'd rather not let the others know. That's your business. You assure them you'll find him.
God damn it. Everybody, just... Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just like shaking my head with my hand on my face. Just... I knew to expect it, but every time it just doesn't ever get easier.
As you guys are kind of just walking down the alleyway, you're, just chatting, talking about old missions and stuff. Nox is kind of just looking around. You could tell with his very heavy armored mask, he's always itching for a fight. You can see a very faint flicker within the lenses of his gas mask. It's this it almost looks like plate armor, but it's welded in a specific way to where it's around the gas mask. And you can see a very, very faint flicker of just red in his eyes. Very faint.
Okay. Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
You know that red. He was about ready to activate it. That mask he's got, it's a special design handed to him by the Council of Spades themselves. Him and Zizan both wear one. It's an experimental prototype. It makes them really mad, but good at fighting. They flick a switch, they take a breath, they inhale something that gives them one hell of a fighting spirit.
Nox,
Yeah.
you know not to use that when we're just in the streets.
I wasn't going to, but, oh, alright. I just had it just in case. I don't want Oli to get hurt.
I can look after myself, damn it!
Oli? Yeah. I am not doubting your strength, darling, but a lot of the time we are cleaning up the mess when you're done, so just try to get along with, the civilians just a little bit.
And you are kind of a wet noodle, not gonna lie. Hey!
I kind of elbow Nox and laugh at his joke, but also keep a look at Oli because I know she takes everything extra personally.
She's fine. She knows it's just Nox. She's very used to him. Ever since they joined up, him and Oli have been stuck to each other like glue.
Should we go steal things? I want to steal things. We should steal okay, no. Mori, smack me.
I like pull the back of his hood and pull him to walk beside me, and I just kind of whisper.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, right. He's kind of, I keep forgetting he's big. I got 18.
You grab this. You don't even grab his hood. You grab the side of that motherfucker's mask like you're an angry mother.
Okay. All right. No stealing, I swear.
I'm gonna like lean up to him and just whisper, if we pass any fucking assholes on the way, you feel free to snatch something from some pockets, but otherwise keep it on the low, okay?
Oh, all right. See, this is what happens when I bring you guys along to my trouble. I can usually get out of it on my own, but when there's more people, it gets in my way.
Says the one who invited me.
Well, damn it, we don't get out and do anything. All we do is go, we kill things, we steal stuff from the surface. Anyway.
I wish bar fighting was a sport. Anyway.
Fucking idiot.
I just shake my head.
What? People could bet on it. I think we could actually make like a really good, like, you know, like we can make a sport like the surface excursions. It's just bar fighting. You set up a little bar, you get a bunch of bottles, and then you go there, you get.
You just, as he's going on and rambling, Oli's kind of just, you could tell just through the lenses of her mask, you could kind of see her eyes are very telling. They're giving a bit of a smile.
Okay.
Anything else you want to talk to your party members about before you all part your respective ways? Get ready for tomorrow.
I'm going to, I think, kind of slow down and start walking beside Oli a bit.
I know he's him. I guess we don't really help each other calm down, huh?
Yeah, I'd say you're not wrong in that statement.
Well, that's why we have you guys around. I mean, I know I can be hot-headed, but well, he's a different level.
Yeah, you definitely feed off each other a little bit.
Well, you see, that's why you and Zuzan make a good pairing when we're doing missions. You guys, you know, you're calm and collected, and he's
Yeah, you're not wrong. I just want to check in, see how you've been feeling. I know you've been putting a bit more pressure on yourself lately.
I always do that. It's just, I want to be the best I can be. You know, I look at you, I look at how effective you guys are. It just, I want to be good at fighting. I know it's not really my
Oli,
thing.
you're good at fighting.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I'm better at fixing the aftermath of fights. Now, granted, most of that is my fault. I mean, after all, you know, you get into bar fights all the time. You learn how to patch yourself up. But, well, I don't know. You feel nervous?
Like, what do you mean? Like about tonight or tomorrow?
No. You should feel nervous about missions. This is weird.
It's definitely, and Mori just kind of like stares off a little bit, because thinking about what happened earlier with Diamond Jack, and holds her tongue and just kind of sighs and says, I think we're just having an off night.
Well, yeah, I mean, me getting in bar fights doesn't help that, sorry.
It's alright.
But his
I'm glad
mask
you're
was
okay.
ugly. Like, I mean, was I wrong? That thing was ugly. Like, I mean, come on. A bug herder mask? Like, dude.
Mori just kind of like laughs and throws her head back and kind of puts an arm around Oli's shoulders and just says quietly, I agree with you. It was the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen.
See, okay, I'm not crazy. Just.
But you don't say that to people, Oli.
Okay, fine. Is Nox allowed to say it to people?
I can beat them up. Oh.
Not. None of us should be talking shit on masks, okay? You guys know. And if you say that to the wrong fucking person.
Okay, can't insult masks. Can I insult their mother?
Mother's a free game, masks are not.
Haha! Alright, I'll take the win.
Alright. Well, it seems like you guys are ready to part your respective ways. It's really late. And sure, the games don't start till mid-afternoon, but it's probably a good idea to go get some sleep.
Okay.
As you all part your respective ways for the night and get ready for tomorrow, you head back to your apartment. And a flash. You're back in the chopper. Here, I'm gonna move that forward a little bit. I wish I would save my progress on at least that one. You find that you've dozed off ever so slightly. You hear the pilot mumbling something about how long it'll be. You've still got quite a ways to go. Try not to look at anything. Pilot is sitting there. You could talk to him if you wanted to.
I think I'm gonna keep quiet for now.
Pilot kind of leans back and looks at you.
You good back there? Most of the other ones were very loud.
Yeah, I'm just. It's been a day. It's been a long day.
Yeah, shit. And it's gonna get longer. We got a while to go. Maybe about 6 hours.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Bosker's a big country.
Alright, well. He kind of looks back at you. You can tell this guy's been piloting for quite a while. This is kind of a bit of an older, like, looks like a Scionan uniform, kind of just leans back. Boss lady was gonna tell me to tell you, or she's gonna tell you herself. But, when you get there, I know you like fighting. You know, they give me a briefing on everybody I'm transporting in case they decide to do something stupid. Not saying that you would, but hey, gotta keep myself safe because it turns out these things, he like points at the cabin, fucking expensive. And while me, he points at himself, fucking expendable, fucking expensive. He's like pointing back and forth at himself and and the dashboard. So,
fuck.
Look, if they tell a fucking expendable how to keep a fucking expensive safe, then, you know, I keep the job and I stop from dying and shit. So, I know you like fighting, but something's gonna happen when you get there. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be rough. Just don't join. Just let boss lady do what she needs to do. Alright?
Okay, I like sit up and cross my arms and just kind of look at him like I'm considering.
Now,
And then I just kind of I nod, and I go, all right, fine.
okay. She's doing the right thing. Might not seem like it in the moment, but she is doing the right thing. Alright. Kilo 1-1, this is Tarot Actual, and then a flash. And you're in your room. Here, just a minute. Let me get my thingy up here. You look down at the heart pendant on your uniform. You don't want to remember it. It still hurts. You can't. And then you wake up. You're sitting on the edge of the couch in your living quarters. You're checking your gear, making sure everything's ready for the mission. And you look up, see a massive figure doing the same, checking his armor. His pale skin is illuminated in the soft blue light coming in from the city. Something that always surprises you is just how sweet he looks, despite his rough features. The contrast to the pink scar trailing up his ghostly flesh would make most turn away, but not you. His hair gleams slightly in the light. It's losing its color, the snow-white streaks within revealing that no matter what, he can never really hide where he's from. No matter where he is, he'll always miss the cold cliffs of Voskirk.
I always hate the day before these. No one ever feels strong the day before. Everyone is always filled with, what's the word? Worry? Worry! That's the one!
He's checking his armor with its white fur. You know the story. He killed that beast himself, and he's made sure that his armor reminds everyone of it.
I had that once. Worry. Nobody was ever able to pick up on it except you. It's funny, no matter how hard I tried to hide it, you always saw it. You would always be a comforting presence, you still are. I don't have those feelings anymore, the worry. Not while you're here.
He's just polishing his armor, making sure that it's good, the straps are good. He's kind of just getting it ready, having it set out for tomorrow.
Okay. Mori's gonna put her armor down and just kind of get up and walk over to him. She's quiet, but just kind of like stands behind him and leans her forehead against his back and takes a big deep breath.
He'll turn around and give you a big hug.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with these Jizun. I don't know if I'm doing enough for them.
It's funny, the strongest of leaders often think that they are not good enough. You know, something that never made sense to me about this place. Moratero.
He's looking out into the distance at the neon lights, all the signs, the casinos, the debauchery of humanity, all made manifest into one giant city.
Most of the people in this place have no pride in it. Voskirk was so different. Sure, you could be worried, but there was honor. You could be scared to fight, but we loved fighting for the royals. They loved us. You all seem to hate your leaders.
I think if we all had choices to make of our own, the ones that wanted to fight would fight, and the ones that wanted to do anything else would. And then maybe we would like our leaders a lot more than we do, but there's so much more control and lack of choice here. There's no honor in that.
I guess not. It's part of our history. I don't think I've told you of why I always say honor the fallen. As
No, I don't think so.
a long time ago, much before this place even existed, this Moratero, there was a great war in Voskirk. It was devastating. More of our people died in that war than ever before. Hundreds of millions. But they fell so our nation could continue to live, and it does to this day. More than 1,000 years later, it still stands strong, even after the bombs. I am a very firm believer, and some from my nation are as well, that our ancestors look down on us. They give us their honor in battle. So it is only right that we have honor and courage for our country.
Well, I think Moratero would definitely benefit from some of that.
Who knows, maybe one day I'll take you to Voskirk.
That would be nice. Get the hell out of here.
I'm going to warn you, it's very cold.
That's what I have you for.
Maybe I can get you a suit of armor like this. We will go hunt a beast and get you some fur to put around it. Put around your armor.
That sounds like a plan.
When the other's okay, I usually try to check on them, but you wore me out a little bit.
Well, let's see. Kaligo and I well, we got caught in the Diamond District again.
You know, he really needs to stop being such a thief. I mean, I know it's his whole deal, but no honor in that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do see the slight bit of honor in why he's doing it. Of course, stealing in general.
He's very
You know.
strange. I do not know where he is from. I still cannot figure it out.
Oh, you know what? He's my best friend, and I couldn't even tell you.
You've known him for what, 8 years?
Yeah. I think we're going on 8 years now.
8 years and you don't even know where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
The culture here is so strange.
Nice big mix of mutts in here, essentially. Never really know what you're gonna get.
Well, it is a land of opportunity.
His green eyes kind of gleam in the light of Moratero.
I am used to other cultures. My mother is not from Voskirk.
I kind of like tilt my head and look at him. Like, I don't think you've ever told me that before.
He kind of turns his head and he taps his eyes.
If you ever meet somebody who is purely from Voskirk, their eyes would be red. You see my hair?
He kind of like, he pulls at his hair and shows you that like it is losing its color.
This would already be white.
Interesting.
Our bodies adapted to the cold. Thousands and thousands of years ago, we made an excursion into the mountains to escape a sandstorm or something. I don't know. But people assumed that those mountains were uninhabitable. Then, well, we settled there and we looked quite different when we came back. It's so cold up there, but it's home.
Then where was your mother from?
A nation that doesn't like us. Zosharia. You know of them, the Empire.
Mm-hmm. How the hell did... And she just stops.
It's a very long story. I suppose my father is a sucker for forbidden love, yes? Maybe I am too.
She just laughs and kind of gives him a squeeze.
You take in the moment. Just looking out across the city. You're relaxed. One of the few times you actually feel relaxed. You're not stressed, there's no strain. Just you and him. Looking out over the place that you call home. And then you slam into the side of a corridor. Oops,
Oh.
a few seconds of... There we go. It hurts. A lot. There's no time to think. You keep running. You hear the pattering of 4 legs behind you, and then another set, and then another set, and another set, and another set. You're being chased. Your mission was to retrieve a valuable asset. You had no idea that it was going to be something this dangerous. Nox is carrying a massive package. It's almost a container. A ravenous pack of wolves chase behind you.
They lied to us! This was not an asset! It is a puppy!
So you and your party are now running down the corridors of what seems to be some kind of bunker. You guys were brought to the swamps of Etros to retrieve a wolf pup. That is all that you know. So do me a favor, roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. What do I add to that? I hope I have something I add to that.
It's okay. Take your time. I know. I just kind of threw you. I just threw you against the concrete wall, so it's okay.
Take a minute. It's
Yeah,
fine.
literally. So it was an acrobatics or athletics?
Actually, you know what? Acrobatics makes more sense, but you can do either.
Okay, I got a 7.
As you're running, while you have trained for things like this before, you were more so paying attention to the massive pack of white dogs that are chasing you. And you almost smack your head directly into a pipe, but Zizan tackles you and manages to pull you back up as you're running.
Watch your head!
I'm like, sorry, there's did you see the fucking dogs?
Yes! They run very good!
So you guys are kind of running down these corridors, these hallways, and there's pipes. You know this is some kind of old refueling station for old mining vessels, but according to the intel of this mission, it's something more. Oh, what are you gonna do to get rid of these dogs?
fuck. Okay. How many are there?
Oh, roll me perception.
Okay. Oh, fuck off. Now I start rolling shit. 8.
As you look back, you can't really count them because you're hauling ass and they are nipping at your heels. There's like, the best you can really perceive it, a fuck ton of them. A lot! That's a lot! That's a big pack! That's more dogs than you've ever seen in your entire life!
Oh, fuck. Okay. And Nox has the puppy.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to try to, maybe throw something back there, or just something to kind of trip one of them at least.
Okay. Is there anything? Can I look around me and see if there's anything coming up that I can like knock down? Okay.
You see a couple of like old fuel tanks, like propane detectors. You see a couple of those that you could kind of sling down to maybe trip one of them. You see a couple of old pipes hanging down. Maybe if you swung your sword good enough, you could maybe make one of those fall over. But it's all coming up at you very fast. So, what do you want to do, soldier?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try tossing back one of those propane tanks.
All right. Roll me a strength check.
I got a. Dirty 20.
You managed to one arm just sling that shit back, and the lead whoop, you just hear ping as it hits it right in the fucking face. That shit reverberates through the hallway. You hear Season give a light laugh. Watch your head. As you guys are running, you just barely manage to make it to the generator room.
Okay.
So as you turn around to potentially attack them or push some of them back, you see gas.
Oh.
You won't have to worry about those anymore. A black, caustic gas emanates from the hall. The wolves are dead. The rest of your squad manages to get into cover. They know what's coming. You hear a fizzle within the gas, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another. And with each fizzle, a pair of eyes light up bright red. You've only known 2 killers whose eyes light up like that. And when their eyes light up like that, it's not good. And now you're staring at what must be 7 sets of eyes like that.
Son of a bitch. Commandos!
As your squad manages to all take cover, what are you gonna do, soldier?
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm the last one at the door?
I would say you were kind of like in the middle in the order. There's enough time for you to get cover if you want to, or you could stand in the open, or it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take cover to the side of the door.
So as you swing into cover, you make sure that your mask is secure. You don't know what that gas does, and you really don't want to find out. So, as the commandos pile in, they are like machines almost. It's honestly unsettling how they all seem to move in tandem.
even with those rage-filled eyes, there is a clinical effectiveness to these guys that you've never seen in a squad of soldiers before. They start firing upon your team. They're all in cover and trying to return fire the best they can, but you, cleverly, have managed to actually get yourself into quite the ambush position.
Okay. So they're advancing toward?
They're kind of suppressing your squad. So as you're looking at this room, it's there's a few generators, pipes, various things. It's like the generators are almost creating like a wall. So your party is in cover for the most part, and they are taking cover. There is machine gun fire flying everywhere. Mm-hmm. These soldiers seem to have heavy weaponry. Whoever sent these guys really wants you dead. But you are hiding behind, so there's two sides to this. It's a square room. The soldiers are on one side, your party is on the other. You're right by the soldiers. You managed to duck behind the door.
Okay.
So you are in a position to ambush them.
Okay. Fuck. I guess. Oh.
I mean, keep in mind what you have on you. You have your machine gun, you have your swords. I mean, you could look around the room. You have enough time. They're suppressing your squad quite a bit, but your squad is returning fire enough to where they don't really notice you quite yet.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can... If I can kind of sneak back out of the room with all of that crossfire happening.
With the amount of crossfire happening, the soldiers would absolutely notice you. You are in the shadows, but if you walk through their sensors, you know that these soldiers do have some kind of advanced gear. They'd likely be able to detect you.
Okay. I'm gonna look for something in the room that possibly is explosive.
Give me a perception.
That is a dirty 20.
Good God. Look at you rolling good. So
hope that continues.
So you do kind of see in the spot, kind of like direct opposite to you. If you place a shot just right, there's a fuel barrel. So no, hold on, not that part yet. Fuck. Why didn't I? Shut up. Shush, stupid. YouTube. God damn. Hey, sit down. That's my favorite bit. Smacking this mic against the desk is so fucking funny. I know how it sounds now, so it is funny. Okay. Anyway, so as you look across where the fucking these guys are, you see that there is a fuel barrel. It's not a propane tank. It is actually fuel, but it's you can roll me a history check. See if you know kind of what that is. Like you got a dirty 20 on the perception, but you know that
I got a 17.
Okay. You know a little bit about facilities like this. You've cleared out a few of them before. That fuel barrel there is one used for testing purposes to make sure the fuel is primed and ready for the mining vessels that would be brought to these massive stations.
Okay.
You're in the generator room, so you could shoot it without blowing everybody up. So, a little SMG, while not the most accurate thing on Earth,
could hit a few stray shots. If you want to roll me a dexterity to fire that guy and get it accurate, that'd be good.
Yeah, I will do that. Okay, so Dex.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I got a fucking 6.
You spray your machine gun and you pray, and the bullets seem to just bounce right off of the armor of these commandos. You've seen strong armor, but you've never seen something like this before. Unfortunately, it looks like your team is still pretty suppressed. And the soldiers are now looking at you. You hear a fizzle, and as some of the soldiers turn to you, your party charges into them. Your distraction worked just long enough for your party to manage to make a good charge and start fighting them.
Oh, thank God.
What you see next stops you dead in your tracks, however. Your heart sinks. One of those soldiers is walking up with a highly explosive and deadly energy weapon. You've only seen one of these things once before, and it killed an entire team. They really do want you dead. The soldier pulls the trigger, and time stops. Before the energy can charge, before the soldier has a chance to react, Zizan jumps in front. In his rage, he slams his hand directly against the barrel of the weapon. He's able to sustain the energy for just long enough. Just long enough to look back at you. One last time. You take in his features.
Mori, run.
It happens in milliseconds, but for you, it seems to be an eternity. You watch as the energy flows through both his body and the soldier's body. They are both engulfed in a massive, energetic fireball. Around Zizan, you see the ghostly visages of what seem to be soldiers. Soldiers from what could be hundreds, maybe even thousands of years ago. They all put their hands on his shoulders. And then, in a flash of light, you're hit. You're unsure if it's the pain of watching him go, or if it's a shard of shrapnel in your chest, but you're hit. And you're falling. You see your blood trailing out in front of you. The falling isn't scary, it's strangely tranquil, but you are still falling. And falling. And falling, and falling, and falling, and falling, and falling. You see the lands, the mountains, the skies themselves part to make way for your free fall. You feel like you've had everything taken from you. You feel like you've been betrayed, that you've been wronged, all for simply trying to do the right thing. There is something strangely peaceful about the way that you fall. Maybe that's why there was that ever so slight look of peace in Zizan's face before he was gone. That's the best you can hope for right now. It's when you realize something. You're falling towards the sun, that ever-present red star that is in the sky of Husk. However, you're not really falling, you're being pulled. And that's
not the sun. It's an eye. And it's looking right at you. It speaks. Its voice booming, it shakes your very soul, body, and mind with every reverberation of its speech. It is not your time. You have yet to live up to your namesake. You have been battered, beaten, and broken by the greedy of this world. They have taken everything from you except your thirst for vengeance. You are to wake up. It is not your time. Yet first you must make them remember you for what you are. You must remind them of mortality. You must become the memento which drives fear into their hearts. Then, and only then, when Moratero burns, can you rest. It is not your time.
Time! Fuck! I'm late! Shit! As you wake up, 7:15, fuck! You see someone looking at you. If you were not delirious and bleeding, it would probably startle you. You see a man in a Zasharian patterned gas mask, of course. The strange thing about it is that it's lenses. They're made to look like clock faces. He looks at you, seeing you wake up. He tilts his head. Midnight. It's not your time. He's looking around. It's not your time! Oh, fuck! This is what I get for being a bleeding heart! Excuse me, ma'am! He kind of, grabs your shoulders and pulls you up a bit. I'm going to need you to get up. I know you've probably been through a horrible massacre and seen the deaths of, a lot of your friends. But this facility is about to explode!
I just kind of stare at him because I'm trying to process everything that's happening and be like, it's what? It's not.
Just okay, but he kind of sets you against the wall a little bit just to prop you up. Okay. He's going around two corpses on the ground. You think it best not to look at them. I don't think you want to.
Okay.
He manages to grab a few things from each one. Except something gets your attention. Do me a favor, roll me a perception real quick.
Okay. 17.
Two of the corpses are missing.
Oh.
Nox
Mm-hmm.
and Varaz.
Okay. He hands you, the medallion of Caligo. He hands you a slightly charred scarf of Baraz. And he looks at your chest, which has a piece of white shrapnel sticking out of it. And he also hands you a lock of a braid. Oli would have a small braid in the front of her hair. He hands you that. Okay. Here are some mementos. But, we need to go. Don't worry about burying them, because this facility will do that. I think it's either sinking or it's going to explode. Are you able to run?
I kind of like check my body.
Roll me a Constitution
see
saving
if-
throw.
Okay. Oh, fuck, I got a 7.
As you look at your body and you start to feel dizzy, you look down at the white piece of shrapnel sticking out of your chest. You're bleeding. A lot. That's your blood.
Okay.
That's a lot of your blood. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. Come here. So he scoops you up, bridal style. He is really tall, at least 6'8".
Oh shit, okay.
He is a very, very tall, very lanky man, and he manages to start running with you. Oh god, it's not your time. Fuck. Okay, alright. Sorry, dear. I know you'd very much like to say goodbye to them and perhaps, go with them, but it is not your time. So he starts running down the hallway of this facility. And you kind of see that, like, the pressure gauges of the pipes are just exploding. The fuel catches fire. Oh, god damn it, this is what I get for being a fucking bleeding heart! So he is hauling ass. You have probably never seen somebody run this fast, ever. And as you see the facility going down, you just, you see some of the soldiers trying to escape, but pipes manage to fall and impale them. Some of the whelps, in a last moment of vengeance, manage to jump atop them and start biting them. It is utter chaos and insanity. And this strange little lanky man with clocks for eyes is dragging you through and trying to get you out. Several explosions start going off behind him, and he is running, trying his best to make it out, and you two manage to get just so close to the exit. Is there anything that you think you could do to help, soldier?
Do I still have my gun?
You do.
Okay. If there is anything kind of behind him as he's running, I'm just gonna... It would just be like blindly firing at this point. I don't think I would have very much control.
You managed to fire directly behind him because you notice one of the massive soldiers from the commando squad manages to try and tackle him, but you use your gun and one last moment you pull it out and you unload the full clip into his face, turning his head into paste. And as the two of you manage to reach the exit, a massive explosion hits behind both of you and you pass out again!
Oh, no.
And then you wake up staring at a ceiling covered in clocks. and you hear
fuck.
what you can only guess to be psychotic rambling for like the background. Oh fuck! Oh, it's moonlight savings time in Solaria, right? I need to adjust that one. Oh, what time is it in Solaria right now? How much time did I waste talking about time? Okay, hold on a minute. I need to adjust that one too. Oh, you're up. Oh, good.
Okay, I don't even, and I like sit up and just kind of look around his weird house.
Hold on. Take it easy.
Kind of like
Take
touch
it
my.
easy. He's gonna kind of come over to you. It's a little hut in the swamp of Etros. You see the walls are covered in different clocks. Of all make and model. Any clock you can ever think that you've ever seen in your entire life. It's probably on the wall of this shack.
I'm just gonna kind of look at him too and be like, "What's with the fucking clocks?"
Oh, well, oh, wait a minute. He kind of tilts his head, looks at you. You notice that, again, even the lenses in his gas mask are clocks. Well, oh, you're city folk. Oh, yes. So, I'm a scavenger. Okay, yes. Hi. My name is Clock. We scavengers are named after the things that we find. I think you can guess what I'm good at finding.
Uh-huh.
And, I also kind of tend to know the exact time when someone's gonna die.
Oh.
But only the time, never the circumstances.
Why the hell were you there? What happened? What?
Well, because I was sitting in my shack, and it happens to be close by to that facility, and I got a bunch of numbers: 7:15, 7:15, 7:15, 8:30, and midnight. Well, I could save the midnight. I tried to save the 7:15s, but that didn't really work out very well.
I don't understand. Everything was fine.
He kind of has like you are laying on like what is essentially a couch.
Okay.
He kind of like has a seat next to you. Well, he doesn't sit next to you. He kind of leans down because he's not finna make you move after all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, just take it easy. I know a lot has happened to you probably. I'm not used to people. I kind of tend to stay here because knowing when someone dies kind of tends to make you a little paranoid. He looks at the lenses of his mask. Fuck! He hits the ground. Fuck! And then he looks up after about a minute. Oh, good, it's not today. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good. See, it makes you a little paranoid. Okay. He's like trying to calm himself down. You could kind of do as you wish. You do notice that he seems to have taken the piece of shrapnel, and in his spare time while he was making sure that you're not fucking dead, using whatever little medical knowledge he has, he fashioned it to the front of your armor. A little heart piece.
Okay. I like look down and I like run my hand over it and kind of like put my hands to where if I can feel the other mementos that he gave me.
Well, I managed to get a few things, but I know it's not quite a proper burial or anything. I know what it's like to lose a team and not be able to stop it too. Anyways, here he takes the small braid, and he kind of hands it to you. I found this, and then he takes the strange necklace that Caligo was always wearing. You're never sure what country that symbol is from. And he hands it to you, and he also hands you a charred green scarf.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm still trying to process what the fuck just happened.
It's fine. Blood loss is something.
Yeah, how the hell did you even... I was the midnight? Like, what I don't...
Well, that's something weird. 7:15, midnight, 8:30. I'm getting all of it from you, but I can't... You're the first person I've ever seen that I can't get a time on. It's strange. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were saying it's not my time when you found me.
I was getting midnight, but now it seems all over the place. And my recordings are quite accurate. You notice that on his uniform, there are times written down all over him. Oh, wait a minute. He takes one of the watches on his wrist and he starts adjusting it, and he kind of rubs on the uniform where one of the times were. Well, I don't have to have all the 7:15s on my wrist anymore, so I can actually add that one.
Huh. And I like try and stand up because she likes to pace when she thinks.
You could roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 14.
You get up, you're a little dizzy. He tries to help you up. I mean, he can help you up relatively easy. Again, he's very tall and very lanky. I mean, if you tried hard enough, you could push him over. He kind of looks like a wet noodle. So he kind of helps you to your feet. Take it easy. I know you're a fighter, but, well, you did lose a lot of blood. By my estimates, let's see. You had that wound about, I want to say a couple of minutes. And then by the rate of which the blood was gushing out of your chest, let's see, do a couple of calculations here. He starts doing some math in his head. Yeah, you lost about half of the blood in your body.
Jesus fucking Christ, okay.
Yeah,
and
also,
she, like, tries to steady herself.
Also, please be you start walking over to a mirror. You want to make sure that there's no damage to your mask. You don't need to lose your mind in addition to everything. As you look in the mirror, there's something off. Your eyes. They're different. Lizard.
I, like, place both my hands kind of on the mirror and get really fucking close. I go, what the fuck is that?
What's what?
My fucking... What do you mean, what is that? Look at my fucking eyes!
Oh, you don't have a mutation?
What?
Oh,
no!
That's new to you. Well, I've never seen somebody get a mutation that quickly. It usually takes a while. or eating 50-year-old beans.
What? What the fuck? Beans?
Don't question it. We don't talk about Jimmy. Anyway.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this shit? I don't, oh my god.
Well, it's okay. Mutations are quite common out here. Well, I don't assume you tend to go back where you came from, because it looks like a lot of people were trying to kill you. Wait a minute. Several people were trying to kill you. Concrete men at that.
I just kind of look at him.
This isn't good.
And I'm like, what do you know about them?
The concrete men? Oh, we do not speak of them.
Yeah.
They're strange people from the massive metal structure. Or, well, concrete structure. I actually looked closer at it. It's metal, most of it. But no, they keep calling them concrete men. I think metal men sounds cooler, but whatever. So, see, that big thing over there. He, opens the shack door and he points. You can see the spires of Ryset in the distance. That, over there! Those big scary people come from that big scary place, and they don't like us very much.
Okay, but what the fuck were they doing in the station?
I don't really know. All I know is that I saw a bunch of people go in, and I went, oh no, I have to save people because I have a bleeding heart, and damn it, I feel bad whenever I get a time and don't tell somebody. And then, all of that, and that facility is now underwater.
I just kind of keep staring at him and then kind of walk over and place my hands on his shoulders for a second. Still kind of not steady, but it's a bit for me and for him to kind of slow him
as
down.
like a walker.
Yes.
You're like, you better.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you need me to help you stand. Right, yes. Okay, come here.
And then I'm just gonna kind of look at him and be like, okay, I'm Mori, by the way. I don't think I said that.
He shakes your hand. I am, you know my name.
Yeah, clock.
Yes.
Um,
So it seems like a bunch of people were trying to kill you.
yeah, see, it's starting to come back to me a little bit. So I'm from Moritaro. You know anything about Moritaro?
Oh, well. Are you talking about the place that the friendly people with hearts all over them come from?
So, yeah, some of them might.
You know that the Hearts District tend to do a lot of the diplomacy for Moritaro.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, yes. We trade them some of our old technological relics so you guys can make advancements, which is good for you. I mean, but most of us want to stick to the swamps and the crawlers and the, of course, I don't stick to the crawlers because, well, most people don't want somebody around them that can tell them when they're gonna die. So, yeah, I kind of keep to myself.
Okay, so you see that? Okay, but you've never seen any of the surface expedition teams?
He kind of looks at you. None quite like you. I've seen different colors, but none quite like you.
What do you mean by that?
I've seen some with, he kind of looks at the, he sketches, he pulls a piece of paper out of one of his pockets and he sketches a heart, a club, and a diamond. I've seen a few of these. I've never seen that one before, though. He points at the spade on your uniform.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that checks out. Okay, so long story short, I'm part of the Spades.
Spades. There's
was-
4.
Yeah, there's was 4. Anyways, I was the leader am the leader. I don't know. I I don't clock.
It's
I think I
okay.
need
I'm
something here.
confused too. So you know what? We're lost together.
Okay, so yesterday, before the expedition, one of the other guys, one of the main leaders, he told me it was going to be rigged. I'm not supposed to tell anyone except for one person this. I guess you're my fucking person. I never told anybody.
Wait a minute.
I
So
don't
the
know who or
leader
why.
of one of the... Is he your chief?
No, he's not even from my council.
Oh, you operate on a council system. Oh, kind of like us. A little bit. All the different chiefs of the scavengers manage to vote in decisions and things like that. Of course, the scavenger lord has the final say, but we won't. We're not going to get into the politics. It's just a mess.
Oh.
You're saying that one of the leaders of your nation tried to get you killed.
I don't know who it was. He couldn't tell me that.
He kind of
Um
kind of guides you back towards the couch. Just a moment. And he starts pacing. Like, so the leader of one of your one of the leaders of your nation, or someone in your nation, wanted you killed. You're a very important figure. Of course, that would probably extend their time. Perhaps you were something that they were going to use. And then that didn't work out for them because you're important. And of course that shortened their time. They probably would have died. Getting rid of the old ways. You're trying to do new things. Yes, you guys are trying to come up here and say hello to all of us. I mean, I know that most of you lived in bunkers for a very long time. I've always been up here.
hang on. You guys never went under?
No.
Huh.
It turns out that the longer we were up here, and turns out that kids born after the bombs fell seem to have some kinds of strange abilities. Unfortunately for me, mine is a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I think I know someone who might be able to help you. You're trying to get rid of the old ways, yes? We're trying to avoid another catastrophe. We're trying to avoid wars and killing each other for nonsense, yes?
Yes.
He kind of squats down in front of you. I know someone who can help. And, well, while your company is not a problem, I really don't want to have to explain to Crowdall that I have an emissary from one of the concrete nations in my hut who may or may not be a wanted fugitive.
Okay, fair enough.
And I really don't want to get shot with 50 BMG. That's not. It's past my time today, so we're not doing that today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess,
it's
where the hell do I go?
So, I know someone. She's eccentric, but I think you might get along with her. No, I would come with you, but I have to keep the time.
Naturally. Okay. Who am I looking for?
No, it's okay. He kind of goes over to a radio. Is there anything that you want to do while he does that?
I think I'm gonna just go take a look at his stuff. Like, not in a weird way, but just kind of observe what the fuck else is in this clock building.
You could roll me you could roll me an investigation.
Okay, I'm good at that. Oh, apparently not that good. 8.
You look around, you see lots of clocks. You don't know what time zones these are. You've never seen some of these clocks, some of these you've seen before. You do notice a few little pictures, but you're still adjusting to your new, strange-looking eyes. Can't really make them out. There's a few fuzzy-looking figures in them. One of you can kind of assume to be shaped like a clock.
Okay.
All right. He kind of like raises a hand in like to kind of get your attention. So you're gonna meet somebody pretty soon. You're going to another country.
Where the fuck am I going? What do you mean another country?
I mean, I could. Oh no, you've never been to another country other than maybe this one?
No.
Oh shit. Oh no, I don't want to have to go anywhere. Okay, hold on. He kind of goes into like a closet. Is there anything that you want to do? He's rummaging through a closet. You can try to convince him to come with you if you so desire.
Okay. Oh god, my charisma's so shit, but
Be a persuasion, but
would it?
yeah.
Well, isn't that still?
I mean, you know, I'd let you roll at advantage because he does kind of like you.
Okay. So, oh god, let's see.
And he does kind of want to unravel the mystery of what.
I got a 19 on my first one.
Good God! All right, the dice gods have decided that clock is.
Oh, and a 19 again. 19, he's coming.
Oh my
Yeah, because
God.
I just rolled double 19. Okay. Hey, clock.
Yes.
Do you want to just fucking come?
He's.
Like you said, my time keeps changing, right?
Well, I do want to figure that out. That is something I have never seen before.
Yeah, and then that kind of means maybe I'm not. Or at least you won't know when I'm gonna die, right?
Yeah. He kind of
So like,
comes over to you, and he has two big jackets. They look like old pilot jackets. He gives you one.
what
It's
is
very
this
cold
for?
where we're going.
Oh,
And
and I just kind of like zone out for a sec.
so he's kind of like getting his shit together. You think back of all the things that have just happened. All the strange visions. And so many questions, yet no answers. Are you sure there's nothing? Oh, right. Yes. You rolled for that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to log everything that you've done, so I can.
Yeah, no worries.
So is there's anything you want to do around this little house? Now the clock is a little bit more accepting of you. You can kind of sense something. You roll me an insight.
Okay. 18.
He is absolutely less anxious around you. For
Okay.
some strange reason, not knowing the time is giving him an odd sense of comfort. Maybe he should stick with you. So, as he starts helping you get on the jacket, which is frankly way too big for you.
Okay.
Okay, it is absolutely freezing where we're going. I've been there quite a few times, but, well, there's... Have you ever been on a helicopter before? Or, a transport? I don't know what terms people use.
Have I?
Yes, you have. You have been.
Oh.
You have been on transportation before. It is usually what they use to fly you guys in to missions.
Okay. Be like, yeah, no, that's no problem. I've flown a lot.
Okay. And then you flick back awake in the chopper, and sitting across from you is the weird little, well, he's not little, the very weird lanky man with several clocks.
Okay.
I tried to take as many as I could with me. Oh, that guy actually talks? Shit. Oh, man. Okay. I thought he was just, mute or something. No, I was keeping the time. I was also seeing how much time you were wasting talking to us instead of piloting. Oh, you think you can do a better job? I used to before I crashed. Never mind.
Mori just kind of shakes her head and looks at the pilot and looks over at Clock and just kind of sighs again. Like,
The dial is off by a few centimeters.
Clock,
Like, you can tell
Clock.
he is clearly bothered because he has, you see that he has at some point in his life been a pilot. You can tell that the way this guy is piloting the ship is bothering him.
So Clock, you flew?
Yes, a little different than this, something a little bit less heavy. There were wars on the surface. Just because you guys went into bunkers, that doesn't mean fighting stopped up there. Yeah, I used to fly the combat wing of the 3rd Scavengers Division. Of course, I crashed my fighter jet into the swamp, and, it was about 5 years before the Scavengers actually got there and settled that area, so I don't fly anymore.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, he's a mess. You can tell he's a mess. I mean, it's obvious, but you knowing, being the mother of a group of chaotic goobers, can tell that this one is a piece of work.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Maury's already kind of got a soft spot for him because he's just
I knew you were gonna keep this
almost in a way reminding her of Varaz a little bit in the way that he's just so unsettled constantly.
Yeah, he's something. So, is there anything you want to do in the transport before you guys get to where you're going? You look around, it's the same kind of transport that you guys would use to drop in. It's a bit more heavily armored, though. You could tell that there's probably a bit more funding behind this one.
Okay. I guess just kind of out of her own nerves that she's not gonna want to show that she has. She's just gonna check her gear and make sure the gun that she just recently got is still, I guess, in operating condition. And
do me a favor. I know you like to write things down, so add these things to your inventory. Since we're kind of in a traveling point, all the big stress is over, so you can take a minute. Okay, I want you to add a 9mm submachine gun. The heart pendant.
Okay.
braid. And I want you to add my train of thought apparently fucked. A green, like, you could call it
The
a
scarf thing?
Yeah, it's like a scarf.
Yeah.
It was,
Okay.
it was Varaz's.
Yeah.
And a strange amulet, or bracelet, which is, which I do believe I sent you the image of what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's a hand. In the palm of the hand is a flower. It is made of a strange gold-like metal. It's not quite gold. It's more of a darker tone, but you, looking at it, can tell that it is something very valuable.
Okay.
And those are your mementos. Well, not the machine gun. That's not a memento. That's
Yeah.
that's a fuck you button.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
anything else you want to do, soldier, or you want to get to your destination and figure out what the fuck's going on?
I think for now, yeah, she's just gonna keep to herself. She's not quite, as much as she wants to know more about Clock, she's still a little bit not sure how much she can trust him just yet. So,
I mean, you could roll insight on him if you wanted. I know you did earlier, but you could probably do a fresh one, because, well, now he does seem more trusting of you. You could roll an insight to see
Okay.
if it's just a farce or if he actually does give a shit.
okay. I got an 8 again. Apparently, I can't read him very well.
The only thing that you could read is he's fucking nervous.
Okay.
Emphasis on fucking nervous.
Okay.
So, as you guys land, you manage to look out the window, you see the terrain, you see, you can kind of see out the pilot's window, just barely. You scoot kind of closer to it just so you can kind of get an idea of where you're going. Because knowing
Okay.
where you are is important, and you see several things pass over the next few hours. You've passed in and out several times. Now is the time that you're alert enough to see where you're going. So you do remain awake for a good duration of the ride. You see the swamps of Etros pass you. You see the spires of the megacity. You see desert. It's strange. And you go further and further and further, and then you see mountains and snow. And then, as the transport lands, you step outside. It's cold here. Very cold. You see people, strangely enough, outside of the bunkers, and you see people around. Oh, my cursor was in the video. That's great. Anyway, whatever. Ignore it. Ignore that creature. Get it out of here. Get that shit out of here. You see people walking by, carrying carts and just talking. You see people doing their various activities. Civilians doing civilian things. And you just step outside of the transport, and Clock follows you, shivering like a wet chihuahua. You're both faced with a woman who has snow white hair. She's in a long, what looks to be a lab coat. The fur on it looks familiar to you, similar to that of Zezen's armor. She has a half-face respirator on. You see her bright red eyes look at you with excitement. She has a little snow cap with a symbol on it, a shield, half green, half white, with a little red triangle in the middle and a white dot in the center of that. She stands writing on a piece of paper. Oh! Hello! I am Dr. Catherine. Welcome to Voskurg. I know you've been through quite a lot, dear. Clock was telling me, everything.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mori.
She holds out her hand. I think we can get along. It seems as if the old ways are not good for you. They're not good for me either. I'm devising a program which will get rid of people that do those things. These nasty little backstabbing events and things like that. We should all be working towards a better world together, for God's sake. The bombs fell. But, of course, some people are still holding on to their greed, their hatred. And it seems as if, well, not to say it this way, but you don't really have much of a choice. You seem to be wanted.
Yeah, I guess that is something that I have to consider these days. Okay. And I shake her hand.
Her grip is soft, kind, caring. She looks at the little heart pendant in your armor. That metal. Where'd you get it?
And I like kind of cover it with my hand. Someone very close to me gave it to me.
Oh, I see. I'm just gonna roll something for Catherine real quick.
Okay.
Just give me a moment, soldier. Excuse me. This app is being funny. Well, yeah.
No worries.
Okay. She looks at you. She looks at the heart pendant. And she kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. I know what it's like. I'm sorry. But welcome to Voskurg. I will make this as much of a home as I can for the time being, even though I know it will be missing somebody who you much wish to be here. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. Alright? Now, I know you've been through lots of stress recently, but you're going to have to go through one more stressful thing. Well, it shouldn't be stressful as long as you don't try to... Yeah, it shouldn't be stressful as long as you don't try to do anything. She pulls you aside. The people from Moritero are just as nasty as the aristocracy here. Myself and my sister, our family, has worked for generations to try and get rid of the aristocracy. They have taken what this nation is from us. Today is the day we get rid of them. So, when there is blood shed, let it flow. You can stick to him, and she gestures to Clock, like glue, or you can hide in a corner, or just observe, but don't interrupt.
Okay.
Cooperative. I like that. All right. Now, is there anything that you want to do in
town? Do I need to show you around, or you think you can figure it out yourself?
I'm pretty, pretty good at getting around. So.
All right, yes, because she looks down at her clipboard. Oh, my second arrival has just gotten here. Yeah, that one, I think she needs a little bit more help orienting herself than you do. You're going to be part of a new team, dear. I am sorry to say. But worry not. They're all interesting. I know, so
Okay.
soon after your last one, but it is necessary. And after all, once Voskurg is back under the banner of royalty, I think Moritero might be where we go next.
Like Mori just kind of stares at her because she doesn't know how to feel.
So, there's a massive hall in front of you and Clock, who is still shivering. It's very clear he is not used to this environment. Oh, I prefer the mud. I mean, at least the mud gets my clothes dirty, but at least it's not freezing! You can look around if you want to, or, it's up to you. The main hall seems to be where Catherine and a very, very large individual in what seems to be a hazmat suit are heading.
Okay, I think I'm gonna explore a little bit, just cause mentally I'm like, this is where Jizan is from. So
You look around, you see the massive palaces. You remember him speaking of this place. You remember him speaking of how beautiful the buildings gleamed against the gray sky. Their white and snowy texture standing out as the wind blows. You see many people who look a lot like him. Sure, they're certainly a bit more pale, and they're certainly a bit closer looking to Catherine. Of course, there are a few members of this crowd that stick out like a sore thumb, and they're all headed towards the main hall. One man clearly looks like a scavenger. He's carrying a massive rifle. He has a vest made out of old shoes. His mask is painted to look like that of an alligator. He's rather threatening looking, but following him is a little white puppy. You've seen it before.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck, shoes here? Oh.
Who the fuck is Shu?
That guy. He's gesturing over to Shu, who is walking towards the big hall. I mean, he's very nice and sweet, but he keeps inviting me over to try his mom's gumbo, and I don't want to find out when his mom dies. Okay, I can't bear it, and I've been trying to avoid it. And I'm sorry, this is my own drama. Just let me.
I walk over and I just kind of grab the sides of his arms and I go Clock, it's fine, it's okay, breathe. And I kind of rub his arms because I realize he's shivering just a lot more than I realized at the time.
Yeah, it's a mix of anxiety and a fucking snow. So as he's kind of doing that, you're calming him down. You do notice three quite short people. They're about you've never been the tallest sort, but you notice that they stick out as a bit shorter than the rest of the crowd. They're all wearing green ponchos, but as the wind blows underneath those ponchos, you see that it seems to be desert uniforms. One of them has a mechanical arm. You see the two soldiers in front of him arguing. You see one smack the other upside the head, and then he's just kind of, you can tell by his body language, he's trying not to laugh at them.
Okay.
There's something you do notice. Before you notice the man, you notice the wrench that he's carrying. It's about as tall as he is.
And that's the one with the mechanical arm?
Yes.
Okay.
They are also headed towards the main hall. And then another within the crowd stands out above all others. A large, hunched figure. Massive, fluffy black cloak, which is red. It stands out like blood on the snow. His mask is shaped like that of a bird. And he walks with such grace, such royal authority. And he is also headed towards the main hall. You can tell by his body language there is an air of excitement about him. And that's all you really see. You do see some shops and various things, but, perhaps there's time for visiting those later.
Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna take a step towards the hall then.
Alright. So, as you guys enter this massive, grand hall, this beautiful, royal building, you see it is beautiful. It's one of the most intricately designed buildings you have ever seen. Not even the Court of Diamonds could create something like this. This has been here for hundreds of thousands of years, maybe more. Perhaps even before the great government of Voskirk. This building emanates an ancient feel. One of elegance, class, and beauty. You see people dancing. It is a celebration. A resurgence of the Voskirk from the bunkers. It's now safe to be upon the surface, and the aristocracy are celebrating. The wealthy are dancing, cheering, and enjoying themselves, some of them even without masks. You've heard of safe zones, and you've even had a few in Moritaro, but none quite this large. Everyone is dressed exorbitantly. Honestly, if it wasn't for the other sore thumbs sticking out of the crowd, you might feel a little bit, poor.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Mori's not used to that.
Well, you look to see where Clock is. You look down one of the halls, and you can see that he is definitely not staring at a massive grandfather clock. That he is definitely not debating stealing.
Jesus Christ. And I like walk towards Clock.
He'll be fine. What? No, I wasn't. I wasn't. It is beautiful, though. Oh,
It is
man,
beautiful.
I've always wanted one of those.
I don't think you can get that home, man.
But Mori, this clock is older than both of us. As a matter of fact, it might be older than this building. Actually, no, it's
could
definitely
be.
not older than this building. He's like staring at it like, listen, you can see the fucking hyperfixation enter his eyes. It's like alcoholism entering the eyes of a drunkard.
I just kind of whisper, "Look, but don't touch," and then head back over to where I was.
Okay, fine. I swear, I'd be willing to bet Catherine put this here so that I wouldn't try and be nervous near her.
As he's like rambling, you just kind of go take a seat, kind of near just a massive table. There's a main table full of people who seem to be very important. You can certainly tell that the aristocracy that Catherine was speaking of, they're here and they are at that table.
Okay.
You maybe get yourself to a position where you can have a good view of everything that's about to happen.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe like a. Is there kind of like the floor of the ballroom and then like stairs on like a side that kind of goes up a bit?
Yes. That's actually
Yeah, okay.
funny enough. That is when I was describing your position to hey, breaking DM character here for a second. Funny enough,
Yeah.
describing where you were sitting to Snack's character, literally there.
Oh, okay. That's where I would go.
I guess I got a good read on Mori before I even started, huh?
Yeah.
So, you notice something as you have a seat there. The band who were playing violin, the tone of the song changes. It's something far different. Something a bit older.
Okay.
You perhaps should just watch and listen. Dr. Catherine stands at the center of it all. You can tell that perhaps she's about to do some kind of speech or something. She's getting herself ready. You see another individual next to her in white royal attire which dances with red. It's a beautiful outfit. She looks a lot like Catherine. Like, a lot. Like, almost identical.
Friends, family, world leaders, soldiers. We've gathered you all here today to celebrate. For many years we have huddled underground. We felt hopeless and broken due to the folly of wars fought by those who care for only themselves. But today, with the gracious help of the Voskurg aristocracy, I bring you a new hope. No longer will we be divided by the petty squabbling of our nations. No longer will we be slaves to the division of culture brought upon us by old fools who lead their young to the slaughter of battle.
Several people within the crowds wearing similar cloaks to that of Dr. Catherine make themselves known. They all draw weapons more advanced than you have ever seen, and they fire upon those sitting at the main table.
I introduce to you a new program which will bring our countries together into a new era. Today, the Numbers program is born.